You definitely don't want to miss this doctor, who got demoted to a repairman for being too ahead of his time. He learned from Kelly, put hands behind back, asking Jack fingers count, seeing Jack utterly confused. Tate realized it might be Jack's first chat, so he introduced the mimic beast in detail. First, mimic beasts are divided into 3 types, grunts and the advanced one, Alpha, killed by Jack. An Alpha appears only once in 6 million, and those 2 types of mimic beasts are commanded by the Omega Mother, who even has time-manipulating powers. Whenever an Alpha is killed, the Mother resets the day's time with memories intact, anticipating human movements in the big showdown. Jack's blood merged with Alpha's, granting him the ability to reset time upon death. But as the saying goes, 2 tigers can't share a mountain. The Omega will definitely not allow humans to have control over time. She will surely use her mental powers to locate Jack, and once the Mother spots him, Jack will also know where she is. Jack thought they were kidding because with his skills taking Kelly to the enemy's headquarters, he couldn't even manage a stroll to the next block, let alone that. Kelly immediately set him up with some hardcore training. At first, thanks to his battlefield experience, Jack could barely hold his own against the monster simulator, but let's be real, he was still a rookie. In the time it took to reload, he was sent flying by the simulator. Talk about bad luck, he ended up with a messed up spine and paralyzed all over. Kelly warned Jack, if hurt, end it fast. Last time she got hurt and passed out, she lost her time resetting ability. After that, she imparted Jack's first life lesson. To more effectively save training time, Jack would briefly update on the situation each time before promptly diving into practice. As long as he stumbled in battle and got injured, Kelly would reset the day immediately. After an uncountable number of resets, Jack finally had a vision of a dam when he bit the dust one time, realizing the Mother was hiding in the underground reservoir of the dam. So when he woke up, he took Kelly to find the doctor, who confirmed the Mother was hiding in Germany's Downgraded dam after sifting. But then the big question popped up: how were they supposed to get out of tomorrow's fight? Initially, they thought they could map out the safe route using Jack's time resetting ability, but Kelly could barely remember all that info. No matter how many times they tried, Kelly just couldn't make it off the battlefield alive, which was pure torture for Jack. Every day was not just a repeat of the same day, he had to mentally map out the battlefield route for Kelly. Gradually, it made him more faced with teammates asking questions. Jack couldn't care less, dodging the bearded guy's ambush easily, thinking he was just there for tea every day. He even warned them not to annoy him today, making the bearded guy furious, because if Jack hadn't been dodging military training, they wouldn't have gotten punished. Ultimately, Jack couldn't escape, so he joined them, hands behind his back, eyes closed. The bearded guy saw this and didn't hold back, launching a 5-hit combo, but Jack dodged every hit, making the nearby chubby guy nervously apologize over and over. But Jack didn't even glance at the chubby guy. His life was a never-ending cycle of dying and reviving like a bad video game. So, seeking a little variety in his life, the next day he skipped the usual routine and rode a motorcycle like a maniac. He sped off to a bar downtown to chill, but just minutes later, the lights went out. At the same time, urgent sirens wailed outside, and Jack rushed out, puzzled, only to witness a hellish scene. Swarms of nighty beasts were ruthlessly attacking the city. Clearly, the human forces had lost, and Earth was on the brink. Oddly enough, when the man before him was killed by the monsters, he came back to life. Before the big showdown, it turned out that not long ago, this man accidentally killed a high-ranking nighty beast called Alpha, causing a time reset. He wouldn't lose that day's memories either. And Jack, having unintentionally gotten Alpha's blood on him, gained the same time resetting ability. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't escape the battlefield the next day. It felt like being trapped in a hamster wheel. Jack's spirits went down with each repeated day, until finally, on one of his sneaky outings from the military camp for some fun, he witnessed the impending doom. From that point on, Jack was determined to train like a madman to build his strength, get hurt, reset, and back to. Using this almost cheat-like method, Jack finally transformed from a noob into a battlefield deity. Even his teammates who looked down on him were left speechless, and the two managed to break through the lines and escape to a nearby residential area. They drove an invincible little car towards the Mother's hideout until the gas ran out and the match specialist died. The two strolled to an abandoned villa, seeking gas, but unexpectedly found a helicopter. However, Jack didn't rush to find the helicopter keys. Instead, he decided to patch Kelly up first. After that, he thoughtfully made Kelly a cup of coffee he found in the villa. At first, Kelly didn't notice anything amiss until Jack accidentally let it slip that she took a coffee with 3 spoons of sugar. Suddenly, she realized they had been there before, and Jack had already found the helicopter keys. Kelly, furious, knew Jack wasted time, but at his dilemma, a monster lurks 20 feet away. Jack suggested that Kelly hide away while he took on the Mother all by himself. But Kelly stubbornly refused to listen, insisting on going to get there, and fired up the engine. Sure enough, the moment the helicopter took off, the monsters attacked. Jack rushed inside, searching for weapons, desperate to save Kelly. But he finally realized he couldn't change the future, even if he killed that terrifying creature beforehand.